What's up, guys? Car yapped. Just got off work once more, 'cause that's what I normally do. I get off work and I go home in my car, in my vehicle, and I drive it. Today was pretty chill. It was alright. I mean, I got a little stressed at a couple points, like, cause I kept, okay. I make like, I feel like if I say how much I make, it's gonna make me sound like, what's the word? Like, ungrateful? Privileged? I don't know. Because I complain about going to work, and ask you guys to make me rich, but I make like $22 an hour, and I might become a foreman, so I'd be running a crew. Like, by the end of summer, I think that's my boss's goal, to make me a foreman, so I can do stuff independently with people and make the company more money. But like, one, I don't really want that responsibility, because I want to not spend most of my day every single day building a fence or some shit. Like, you really don't give a fuck about it at all. And then, so yeah, today was like one of my first days that I went out and did stuff on my own with my own crew. And I've done it a couple times before, but like small light stuff. I did 2 jobs today. They were partially done, and I did the partial part with other people yesterday. But I finished the first one, really solid. I actually really liked it. The owner wanted me to do some weird shit, which I'm grateful for, because it was probably easier than what I was going to have to do. But it kind of made it look goofy. So basically, I can put a picture on screen. His fence was like supposed to be 6 feet tall, but he wanted it built like up like a foot, because he wanted to cover the entire gap so he couldn't see his neighbor. He doesn't like his neighbor. And I was like, originally I had it going right off these cement blocks that were like underneath it, because that's what we agreed on. And then I showed him, and he was like, it's actually like, there's like that much like peeking at the top where I'll be able to see him. I don't want to see him. And I was like, oh, okay, I can bring it up like here, and it's gonna look weird on the bottom. There's gonna be a big gap, but like, you won't see him. And he's like, yeah, I'd rather do that. Thank you. And I was like, okay. And I did it, and it looked kind of weird, but it looked weird because of the gap, but the fence I built looked good. I was really happy with it. And then I went to this other job. Well, no, originally on that job, I had to go to Home Depot and get clips, and it took me like a half hour out of my way, if not a little more, like 40 minutes. And that was a bummer. My fault. I'm pretty sure I was told everything I needed was on the truck. I got there and not everything I needed was on the truck. But I went and got that, finished it, came back, told him, sent him pictures. He said it was good. And then I went to the next job, and I realized we didn't. Well, yeah, first I like built the fence, and it took me a second. Had to do a bunch of cuts. And then I got to putting on the gate for the fence, and you need tech screws, that's what they're called. And I needed a certain bit. I needed a 3/8 bit, and we did not have one anywhere on the truck. The guy I was working with, Jonathan, he was like, I think we left them on the other truck, blah, 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 blah. And then, so I had to go back to another Home Depot. It was another like half hour out of my way. And God, Washington is so annoying. It was like on and off raining. Like so many times I kept having to take on and off my jacket, my hat, because I'm trying to not get my headphones wet. Because of my girlfriend, so she'd be really mad at me if I got them wet and broke them. And I was like, damn, this is annoying. Because we were listening to music pretty loudly, not by my choice, and it was kind of hurting my ears at some points. I hope this doesn't get seen because I showed on my YouTube channel. And I don't want to feel bad. Like, I like the music. Jonathan, he was playing really good, like, Hispanic music. I thoroughly enjoyed. MC Magic is someone who's playing. I was happy every time MC Magic was on, but we listened to, like, some other classic Hispanic music very loudly. And then, yeah, then I got back, put it all together, and then I found out we were short a 2x4 when we were not supposed to be. That I know for a fact I was told was on the truck. And like, I built it good, man. I built it good. And like, I was like, it was perfect. It was ready, except the fact that we were supposed to have more material than they gave me. And so I called him, and FaceTime was like, had really shitty service, so it kept cutting in and out. I could barely hear him. I eventually, then my phone died like mid conversation. I was like, and so I had Jonathan just text him and be like, text us what you want us to do. And he was just like, yeah, it's cool. I'll come swing by after if you're not there still. And then you guys can go if you clean up and I'll finish it. I was like, that was cool. Nice. I mean, it wasn't much work at all, but he had the material, and like, I was glad he did it for us, and I got to get off a little earlier. I only had to work 10 hours. No, but I just want to be with my family and my friends and like do things I love and care about, and I just want my life to be about what I care about, you know? And like, it sucks sometimes living every day when your life isn't what you care about. But it's days like today that are like, man, I really want to be anywhere but here. So it's just, days like this are motivating to really like, okay, let's fucking just try something, anything, whatever I can, whenever I can, to get out of here and stop having to do this, you know? So I'm working on a couple of other channels. I don't know how well they're gonna do. I mean, I have a weird, like, it's like a feeling inside of a feeling, like a feeling so deep I can barely see it, but I can feel it still and know it's there. I think with the right conditions and circumstances, it should work. I think it should work. I'm pretty sure that YouTube views to money are like $1 per 1,000 views. So you have to be extremely successful to actually make money based on your views. But if you get like 100K views a day, that's like a full-time job. You're chilling. And these videos I'm thinking about making, like, I don't see why. I think it could pop off really fast. These kind of channels usually, at least a lot of the ones I've seen, they just like start getting traction, pop. And even if it wasn't just like pop, like, they get consistent views. They have consistent viewership. And so, yeah, I'm gonna work on that. And at some point, it's fucking hard trying to balance like work, life, and like get to the point where you don't have to, you know, it's like, I want to go home, hang out with my wife, give her my time and energy because I love her, obviously, but also I need to fucking work on this thing and make it happen. Like, I don't want to be on a job site forever, dude. It's not my dream. It's not. And I need to take inspired action. I'm inspired, but trying to find the time for the action and like the compromises you make to make the time for them. It's just, you know. I got a little bit of food. I'm gonna try and eat it before I get home. Thank you for listening. Anyone out there, I'm grateful. Gracias.